let me know. Okay, call the meeting to order. Sonia, will you take roll call, please?
Commissioner Shaw?
Here.
Commissioner Wire?
Here.
Commissioner Phil?
Here.
Commissioner Walter?
Here.
Mayor Denner?
Here. You have the agenda in front of you. Do I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
So moved.
Second. Any further comments or discussion? Not hearing any. Sonia, will you take roll call vote?
Commissioner Wire?
Aye.
Commissioner Phil?
Aye.
Commissioner Walter?
Aye.
Commissioner Shaw?
Aye.
Mayor Denner?
Aye. We'll move down into appearances acknowledgement. Item number 1, do I have a motion to acknowledge March board meeting minutes?
I'll make a motion, we acknowledge minutes, board minutes, and except for the community center because there was no financial report with it.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Any further comments or discussion? Not hearing any. Sonia, will you take roll call vote?
Commissioner Phil?
Aye.
Commissioner Walter?
Aye.
Commissioner Shaw?
Aye.
Commissioner Wire?
Aye.
Mayor Denner?
Aye. Item number 2, knowledge retail on sale liquor license transfer application, set data hearing for May 10th at 5:30 BMS Goat LLC / Stadium Sports Grill to Stadium Sports Grill Madison Inc. / Stadium Sports Grill. Did you want to explain this one, Sonia, or before we take a motion?
It's just a reorganization within the company.
Okay.
Staying within the same person, they just reorganized the company a little bit, so we've got no objections on the law enforcement side.
Okay. So do I have a motion to acknowledge retail on sale liquor license transfer application and set date of hearing for May 10th, 5:30 BMS Goat LLC / Stadium Sports Grill to Stadium Sports Grill Madison Inc. / Stadium Sports Grill?
So moved.
Second. Any further comments or discussion? Not hearing any. Sonia, will you take roll call?
Commissioner Walter?
Aye.
Commissioner Shaw?
Aye.
Commissioner Wire?
Aye.
Commissioner Phil?
Aye.
Mayor Denner?
Aye. Do I have a motion to accept the consent calendar?
So moved.
Second. Any further comments or discussion? Not hearing any. Sonia, will you take roll call?
Commissioner Shaw?
Aye.
Commissioner Wire?
Aye.
Commissioner Phil?
Aye.
Commissioner Walter?
Aye.
Mayor Denner?
Aye. We have nothing under unfinished business. We'll move into new business. Item 1, adopt resolution number 2021-10, special maintenance fee.
This resolution is a car maintenance fee that you guys put on essentially every year to be able to collect essentially this surcharge on their property taxes, specifically for roads and road maintenance. There's no adjustment to the fee from last year, no increases.
This is an annual thing that we
Yeah.
just got to do. Okay.
And I don't believe there's been an increase in probably 3 or maybe 4 years.
Yeah. Do I have a motion to adopt resolution number 2021-10, special maintenance fee? So moved.
Second.
Any further comments or discussion? Not hearing any. Sonia, will you take roll call vote?
Commissioner Wire?
Aye.
Commissioner Phil?
Aye.
Commissioner Walter?
Aye.
Commissioner Shaw?
Aye.
Mayor Denner?
Aye. Item number 2, we have Christina want to come up to the mic to authorize the mayor to sign local government certificate domestic Violence Network Emergency Solution Grant Program.
Hi, my name is Christina Vandy Wettering. I'm the Executive Director of the Domestic Violence Network here in Madison, South Dakota. We're a nonprofit organization and rely on about 70% or 80% of our funds to come from grant sources. One of these grants is the Emergency Solutions Grants through the South Dakota Housing. It provides us about $12,000 to $13,000 a year. These funds are used for our utility payments, some rent for clients to get out on their own, some maintenance on our building, and some other various types of items, shelter supplies and those types of things. I apply for this grant about every 13 months, and so our application process is in place, and just asking for the city's approval to go ahead with that application process so we can continue our services at the shelter. In a nutshell.
Okay, thank you, Christina. Do I have a motion to authorize the mayor to sign local government certification domestic violence network emergency solution grant program?
So moved.
Second.
Any further comments or questions for Christina?
Thanks for doing all you do for us.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I can speak for that on behalf of the public safety. We appreciate what you guys do.
Oh, thank you, and thank you for allowing me to come and visit with you for a few minutes today. So, all right, thanks.
Sonia, will you take roll call vote?
Commissioner Phil,
Aye.
Commissioner Waldner,
Aye.
Commissioner Shaw,
Aye.
Commissioner Wire,
Aye.
Mayor Denner.
Aye. Item number 3, authorize the mayor to sign application the bar office and grill permit to occupy right-of-way outdoor seating southwest 1st Street. This comes in front of us every year, another one.
I'll make a motion, we accept the application as presented.
Second.
I guess I got one question. I know they presented it last year to us for a 12 by 22, and we approved a 10 by 22. I would like to stay the 10 by 22. I might think about going the 12 by 22 if they take an extra step by putting cement barricades in front of it. Just for safety reasons. Any further comments or discussion? Not hearing any. Sonia, will you take roll call vote?
Commissioner Waldner,
Aye.
Commissioner Shaw,
Aye.
Commissioner Wire,
Aye.
Commissioner Phil,
Aye.
Mayor Denner.
Nay. Item number 4, Brad, approved quote from HKS Company, AIM Project, conservative voltage reduction in upgrade.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, Commissioners. You should have in your packet what I received from DGR, which is an excerpt from an email. This is to do conservation voltage reduction, which was part of our process we want to do with our AMI system. We did a study back in 2019, early 2020, where we reviewed the financial standing as far as all of these different types of projects. The conservation voltage reduction was one of the best grossing projects that we had, with a net present value of $428,000. Now this will eat into that a little bit. So I just make you aware of that. So we'll go from 428 to 420 or 400 roughly. But that's something that it still is a net positive. It's a good thing for the city of Madison. We originally had planned to do this at the Green substation. Either way, it was going to cost us about the same amount of money. But since we already had a contractor at the power plant sub doing the work on the switchgear, this involved work on the switchgear too. We'd have the same transformers down, so they said, why don't we do it there, it'll be easier, instead of doing a separate one up at the green. So that's what we did, so this is actually probably a little bit cheaper than what it would have been if we did the green. Now, we'll still have to do this work at the green substation, but we can incorporate that into the substation rehabilitation. We put the new transformer, transmission line, and that stuff in the very near future, so. And this would be for $20,900.
Do I have a motion to approve the quote from HKS Company AIM Project Conservation Voltage Reduction Upgrade?
So moved.
Second.
Brad, was this the part of what you were discussing when we were talking about the work we needed to do at?
Yes, and at that time, I was under the impression that was included in that, and then I learned later that I was mistaken, that they hadn't included it, and I sent an email to everybody letting them know that I'd misunderstood that it was in there, and then this is what I got subsequent to that.
And this isn't the same company we awarded that bid to?
HKS is the same one that's doing the work in the switchgear at the power plant substation.
And how much did we have bid for that?
I think it was 26, if I remember right in that range.
For the total job?
Yeah,
So this is going to be over budgeted, correct?
over budgeted.
Well, where are we taking this out of in the budget?
This will come out of the AMI, the
Okay.
improvements fund.
Okay,
So we did have some room for some contingencies in that fund. We made sure that at the end of the project, we had some money, roughly about 10%. It was, if I remember right, the total budget's around $800,000, and we had about 75 or so in contingency, rough numbers. So we do have some contingency funds that we can apply towards that. Technically, this is probably an upgrade to the substation, but either way, we can make it work. It's coming out of improvements, whether it's labeled under AMI or if it's labeled under improvements. So it's coming out of the same pot.
and I take it we didn't have to go out for bids because it was under a certain amount.
Yeah, between the two of them, they're still under 50,000, and with the bid limit is 100,000 now under
Okay.
state law, so we're well under the bid limits.
Thank you. Any other comments or questions for Brad? Not hearing any. Sonia, will you take roll call vote, please?
Commissioner Shaw,
Aye.
Commissioner Wire,
Aye.
Commissioner Phil,
Aye.
Commissioner Wallner,
Aye.
Mayor Denner.
Aye. Item number 5, review and award bid number 902, scrap wire, scrap hardware miscellaneous.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We had one bid from Metal Brokers, Inc., or LLC, excuse me, out of Madison, for $2,755. It's our recommendation that we accept that bid. That's higher than the last time, so we're going up in price, and that's a good thing.
Okay. Do I have a motion to review and award bid number 902 to Metal Broker LLC for scrap wire, scrap hardware miscellaneous?
So moved.
Second.
I had a question on this. How does this go out for bid, Brad?
We set it up here, and we sent it out for bids, and it was
Does that go out email? Or-
it gets advertised in the newspaper
Okay,
and under standard postings on our website, so
okay.
as far as I know.
I had someone ask.
Yeah.
They said they usually get emailed from you
Oh.
guys on this, and they didn't this
Okay.
time. That's why. Not a problem. I'll tell them to look for,
And I guess if they'd want to be emailed, we'll try to get it, but, you know, it's one of those,
no, we should follow the rules.
it's a public process. We have the rules by state that we have to follow, so
Yep. No,
we
I'll let
complied
them
with
know.
the state rules.
I'll let them know. Okay. Any other comments or question? Not hearing any. Sonia, will you take roll call?
Commissioner Wire,
Aye.
Commissioner Phil,
Aye.
Commissioner Wallner,
Aye.
Commissioner Shaw,
Aye.
Mayor Denner.
Aye.
Thanks, Brad.
Do we have public
Thank you.
comment?
Brad.
No. No public comment? Okay, we have announcements. Item number 1. I'll leave that up to Justin. You want to come on up?
Good evening, all. I just wanted to bring forth and acknowledge these fine people here for recently receiving the Medal of Honor for the state of South Dakota at the Joint Sheriffs and Chiefs Conference last week. Back on September 30th of last year, we responded to a armed barricaded subject in a vehicle here in Madison, and both of our agencies, along with numerous others, were in for a long afternoon. And the actions of these 4 individuals whose lives were in peril that day, their actions not only saved the lives of each other, but everybody on the scene that day. And I just wanted to bring them forth and let them be recognized for the great job that they did. For the record, so everybody knows, you do have Sergeant Grant Lanning, Officer Micah Hoffman, or Deputy Micah Hoffman, School Resource Officer Ben Gant, and Chief Deputy Serena Talich. Thank you guys for the job that you do.
Yeah, thank you
Appreciate it.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, before you guys leave, I want to just say just a couple of quick things here. If you notice, it's 1 police officer, 3 sheriff's office. Kudos to Chief Meyer, Sheriff Wahlberg. Having watched this group work together over many years, we know that that relationship wasn't always as grand as it could be, and in talking with other public safety entities throughout the state, it isn't that way in every single county. To have the county sheriff and the local police departments work so well together, kudos to everybody that has done that. We've shared databases, we bought software together, we've done a number of things over the last few years, and hopefully we can continue to do that. As a result, we have a great community to live in. You guys keep it safe for us. I had the privilege of seeing them receive this honor in Deadwood at their banquet, at their conference. Heard nothing but good things about what you guys are doing, so keep it up, and again, thank you. It's awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll get some photos out in the hallway.
Sonia, you get. Okay.
Are you smiling under that mask? All right.
We'll get some ahead straight. Thank you.
All right, I'll wait till Sonia comes in for item number 2, but we can move down into item number 3. It isn't on there, but I want to make sure everybody's aware that citywide cleanup will be the week of the 10th, May 10th. I really urge, with DSU having their graduation on the 8th, and we have a lot of visitors coming to Madison, I would really urge to not put out anything till the 9th. It's not supposed to put anything out 48 hours prior. It's cutting in on that first day, but I would really like to urge everybody in the city to not put it out. Also, there will be a list of what goes out that we will pick up. Make sure you don't put anything out that's on the list. If we deem that it doesn't get picked up, it's your responsibility to get it back off the boulevard, the right-of-way. Okay. Item number...
Is there any reason you got to change that date? Because the last time they did that, 2 years ago, there was a lot of bad comment, all that junk around with all them people coming in. Can't you change it to the following week?
The issue with that is we got DSU seniors that live off campus. They're going to put the garbage out they need somewhere to put it out. I mean, so we try and coordinate the week after. But I understand what you're saying.
There was a lot of bad comments, I
Yep.
know 2 years ago.
Yep.
People put it out a week before they pick it out.
That's why I'm urging them to put it out on the 9th.
Either way we do it, we're gonna be fighting either Dakota State's graduation or Madison High's graduation. And then we're gonna get close to Memorial Day if they don't get everything picked up, and then we're gonna catch slack on that too. So either way, it's not, you're gonna be caught one way or the other.
Jump back to item number 2. We also have a proclamation for Arbor Day. Mike, you want to come on up? And also, we're recognized for 40 years for the Tree City USA 40-year award. My understanding that there's not too many
I think
cities that
there's only 3 other communities that have 40-year certificates.
40 years, so
So Madison's, and part of the being Tree City USA certificate goes along with having a signed Arbor Day proclamation every year. We're not going to do an Arbor Day program this year due to COVID, so, but we will plant some Arbor Day trees and stuff later on this week or early next week. Arbor Day is officially on Friday in South Dakota. We did do the poster contest for the 5th grade Madison Elementary, and I think the kids do a great job at it and stuff, and kind of try to promote planting trees and stuff for the city. So, but that's about it. Do we need to sign it?
it's all signed, ready to go.
Perfect. I can take it then. You want it?
Did you want?
You can take this one.
We'll go over here.
Masked up.
Yeah. Thank you again, Mike.
Do you want this for City Hall or to hang on your wall or?
Sonia, you want that to go in the finance office or?
You
I think
put
it'd
it
be
on your
nice
desk
if we
if you
could
want.
find somewhere in the hallway where people actually see
Okay.
it.
Hi.
Nobody will see where I'm at.
All right. Thank you again, Mike.
Yep. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Is there any other announcements? Not hearing any. Do I have a motion to go into exec session?
So move.
Second.
All in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.